outburst for a change?
Yeah, well, it was good. I thought it was good just to win. Let's start with that. I thought there was a lot of our top players tonight were our top players, and I thought special teams came up big when you needed it, and I thought Pex came up with some really timely saves that were really good. So you take all that. It was a good night.
A pretty good first period. Came out down 1-0. You still feel pretty good?
Well, we talked about that. Just keep going. They converted on. They didn't have many chances, just converted. And we didn't play that very well. We actually chipped it out of their zone, and then we just sort of stood for a second, and then we didn't play that 2-on-1 very well. So, we let Pex. We opened the back door to them too many times there, and Pex can't make those saves unless he gets lucky.
Getting some goals, as you mentioned, guys like Arnott and Sully, can that get them maybe a little more?
Yeah. Your top guys have to contribute. Some nights, they're going to get checked well, and they're not going to, get the production. But tonight, I thought they adjusted their games. I thought Arnie played that very strong. He's such a big body. He played that. He got pucks to the net with Hornquist in front. Sully, I thought, had that determination that something was going to happen. He made a great play and a couple goals. And we had some timely goals. It was really some momentum type of situations. You look at when we had the 5-on-3, we were stumbling and bumbling around a bit, and we got a timely goal from Arnott. And if we don't score probably on that 5-on-3, it was actually became a 5-on-4 when we scored. Momentum goes to Colorado, but we got it done. It wasn't pretty, but we got it done. And then we come back with a real quick goal with Ward, jumping on the next shift after a goal. And those are things that you want, from your team, and they did it tonight.
What kind of adjustments did your special teams make tonight to produce that effort?
Well, they've been really trying real hard. It's not like they work every day. We review it. They go through stuff. We work on practice, and today we were able to get some pucks through. We had traffic, all those type of things. But to me, more than anything, is that some of the chances that we had in some other games, these chances went in. That's been the biggest thing, and not trying to adjust too much, but staying to the real basic stuff that we have to do to be successful. These guys haven't given up a power play goal since I think January 22nd, and that was us that scored last against them. So, special teams, give a lot of credit to all your top players are on the special teams. Also, Peter Horchek works with the power play, and Brent works with the penalty kill, and both came up with really big efforts and timely efforts. We gave up a goal on their power play. We had a couple big kills in the third when it was really, the game was still a little bit in doubt.
I feel like I guess at least 3 of the 4 lines were threatening tonight.
Yeah, they were pretty productive. I thought the first period, I thought Gotcha's line was really good, and Arnie's line was solid all night, and then Legwand's line took over, I thought, the second half of the first period, and they were really good. So that's what you need, and every night, you're playing a very good opponent, and there's times that you're going to have to weather their storms and their pushes offensively, and because there's, like tonight, I'm sure on the Colorado side they'll say, well, we didn't play very well. Well, that we had something to do with it. Some nights when we don't look like we play very well, the other team has something to do with it because they're playing well. There's not much separation in this league, so. It's like trench warfare. Some nights you're in the mud and you're just crawling for inch, and some nights it's you get lucky and things go your way and you maybe have a little lighter game, but they're going to be hard all the time. So that's really what you want your group to really embrace, because that's the way it's going to be.
Taking the season serious from Colorado, standing so tight, potential tiebreaker big.
Well, it is. You never know, what's going to help get you in or be a tiebreaker. Arguably we scored a goal that was disallowed last game against Colorado, and maybe could have got some points there. But those are big. Those are big because you know, you look at the standings tonight, they're ahead of us, and, you know, if they come out with a victory tonight, you know, they really pull away, but we, you know, we're trying to reel them back in, and if we can, then we'll be in good shape. But we've got to worry about our own game and get that righted. And you know, tonight was a solid effort.
Hornquist has almost developed a fearless attitude of going to the net. How important is that for him?
Well, for him, it's really important because that's, you know, he recognizes that's his bread and butter. That's like telling you know, Thomas Holmstrom, you know, they don't worry about going to the front of the net anymore because, you know, you've scored a lot of goals. That's part of what he is. That's why he scores goals, and, you know, he's going to the net and being able to you know, screen goaltenders and find pucks in you know, in feet and all that. That's an art. I mean, that takes courage. That takes a lot of dedication to do it, and a big commitment. And if you're willing to do that, you're going to score a lot of goals. You know, Holmstrom has, and he's probably you know, if you talk to Patrick, he'll probably tell you that, you know, Thomas Holmstrom is a little bit of a not really a mentor, but it's someone he looks up to and says, you know, I can patent my game to some areas of around the net like he does, and I've given him, you know, shifts of Hornquist or of Holmstrom, I should say, and, you know, he's willing to learn all the time. That's why he's a good player. We've asked him to do certain things and to really repair his game, and he did in the summer, and it's growing now.
Thank you.